What is up, boys? I'm back with a very special video for a lot of my longtime subscribers. So many of you found my channel off of my 5 things I hate about my Civic Si video. I thank so many of you guys for subscribing from that video, and I know that drew a lot of you guys into like my Civic community, my Civic videos, stuff like that. So thank you so much for all the likes, all the comments, everything that came out of that one video has been awesome. So to thank everyone who's subscribed since then, everyone who saw that video, everyone who's been around just to watch me work on my Civic, I'm making this video 5 things that I love about my Civic Si. I figured this would be a great way to send her off, great way to say goodbye. For everyone who loves my Civic, I'm gonna share the love today. Alright boys, I gotta apologize for the lighting on this one, but the number one thing that I love about my Civic is the amount of heads that it turns. Now I know that it's just a Civic, but other people don't realize what this car is. They don't realize that it's just a Civic Si, like it's nothing too crazy. So like when I drive by, people will look. I'm about to drive past a local ice cream place, and I'm gonna do my best to see if I can actually break some necks. I'm gonna tell all my friends about this Ferrari. Reason number 2 why I love my Civic has got to be my exhaust. My exhaust is not like everyone else's exhaust. Everyone has skunk 2 headers, mega power, whatever. Everyone's exhaust on their Civics is so loud and so raspy, only a few people have done it right. I consider that my exhaust has been done right. It's not super raspy, it is loud, but it is deep. So it doesn't sound like every other Honda exhaust that people hate. Boys, that exhaust note is not something that can be achieved by a lot of cars just because of how high revving this is. And it is so awesome to just ring past people at 8,600 RPM. If you guys ever have a chance to buy a Civic Si, do it, dude. It's so fun. Alright boys, so now I gotta hit you with thing number 3 that I love about this car. That thing has got to be the seats. Boys, I'm telling you, these things stock feel like racing seats. They feel so good. Now, if I were like maybe 50 pounds heavier, maybe even 30, 40 pounds heavier, like I don't think that it would work as well. They fit my body like almost perfectly. The only complaint I have is they're definitely made for someone a little bit shorter than me. And the only like downside to that is that then the lumbar support is like a little bit too low on my back. But otherwise, like the bolsters, like everything is perfect. But yeah, boys, if you're thinking about buying an Si, know that you're gonna be getting some damn quality seats. They're so nice. And when you're in corners, they hug you. It's beautiful. The next thing I love about my Civic is just what it is. It's a Honda Civic. It's just a little bit faster than a base model regular Civic coupe. The reason I say I love that so much is because when I pull up at a stoplight next to a Lamborghini, I pulled up next to a McLaren one time, like badass cars. They all look at my car and they're like, damn bro, like they look, you know? So like this is different than my first point, the head turning one, because it's not about turning their heads, it's about getting in their heads. So I'll be at that stoplight and I'll see the one next to me turn yellow, so I know the one in front of me is about to be green, and I'll rev a little bit and I'll get in that McLaren's head, or whoever it is, I'll get in their head. It could literally be any car, and when that light turns green, you better believe that the person next to me is about to take off. And it's the coolest thing because like I'm not trying to race them, I'm just trying to see them go fast because they're in supercars or whatever. And I just love being able to antagonize people in that way. While it's really fun for me, it's probably really annoying for the other person, but I still love that about the car. Alright boys, the very last thing that I love about this car, and it's definitely going to be something I'm going to miss so dearly, is that Honda Rev Range. And I've already talked about it a couple times this video with the exhaust and stuff, but boys, I'm telling you, I'm going to miss it. So boys, I just want to end this one off. I have a feeling this will probably be the last video on my channel involving Scarlett. Believe me, I'm even more sad than you guys are. The way that I justify it and the way that I really see it is that car had a purpose for me. That car was supposed to be an introduction to cars for me, a first enthusiast car, and a way to get kickstarted on YouTube. It has served that purpose. At this point for me, boys, it is time to move on. It is time for me to get something bigger, something better, and something that people are going to be a little bit more interested in, because I know that the Civic is a little bit of a niche market. Like, I know that you guys love it, but more people hate it. So boys, with that being said, I just want to say thank you once again for following me on this journey with my Honda Civic. I hope you guys will stick around for what's ahead. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, get the heck out of here. Please consider subscribing. And as always, I'm Yanni Knowles. You guys are the best, and have a nice day. Bye boys. On to bigger and better things.